Get ready for the action, because we are diving straight into the intense world of tennis. We start with Novak Djokovic, who is facing Dino Prizmic in Rome, and he's opening up about his physical condition before his debut. We get the raw, unfiltered truth from Djokovic himself about feeling not completely happy with his physical condition as he prepares to step back onto the court for this major event. This is a deep dive into his preparation and what it means for his performance right now.
Tired of dropping your phone or struggling to hold it with one hand? The PopSocket's Pop Grip gives you a secure grip, works as a phone stand, and even lets you swap the top for a fresh new look. Simple, useful, and perfect for everyday phone use. Click the link in the comments to grab yours on Amazon.
Next up, we look at the explosive clash between Novak Djokovic and Dino Prizmic, detailing the fiery moments from their first-round encounter at the Italian Open. We'll explore how this match unfolded, including the intense exchange where Djokovic reportedly told the crowd to shut up, and how this high-stakes battle played out over 4 grueling hours. Find out all the details on this epic first-round encounter. Now, we shift focus to the bigger picture, as Novak Djokovic criticizes the ATP schedule at the Italian Open. We examine the frustration the 24-time Grand Slam champion is feeling regarding the new 2-week event format, contrasting it with his preference for the older schedule, and hearing similar complaints from Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner. This segment breaks down why the schedule changes are causing a stir in the tennis world. Finally, we look ahead to the prediction for the Dino Prizmic versus Novak Djokovic match at the ATP Italian Open 2026. Our independent predictive model gives Novak Djokovic a significant 64% chance of taking the win, and we break down the odds and probabilities behind this matchup. Don't miss this analysis to see our top picks and get ready for the action this Friday. Novak Djokovic expressed reservations about his physical condition ahead of his debut at the Rome Masters 1000. Speaking at the media day of the Italian tournament last Thursday, Djokovic acknowledged that while he felt it might be too early to display his absolute best, the demanding schedule of the clay court swing left little room for further rest. Despite not having played an official match since the Indian Wells round of 16, the Serbian star decided to step up and test himself on the front line. Djokovic stated that he was prepared to compete, admitting, "I am not entirely happy with my current level of tennis, nor with my mobility on the court. Basically, I am not satisfied with my physical condition." He noted that while his condition was improving, the reality of the schedule prevented an immediate return to full tour capacity, though he hoped the time in Italy would provide the necessary minutes to prepare for the upcoming Roland Garros. He emphasized that despite ongoing injuries, he had managed setbacks progressively. Djokovic viewed the Rome Masters 1000 as a crucial opportunity, citing his long-standing connection to the tournament. Since his debut in 2007, he has made 18 appearances at the Foro Italico, accumulating 6 titles and 6 runner-up finishes, reflecting his status as an absolute competitor. Djokovic expressed deep familiarity with the venue and the local community, recalling long-standing relationships with figures at the Italian Tennis Federation. He added that the beautiful city and the support he receives there make him feel fully connected, noting that speaking a little Italian helps further bridge the gap with the local people. Novak Djokovic is set to begin his clay court season at the Italian Open on Friday, facing qualifier Dino Prizmic in his opening match. The Serbian superstar, who has participated in only 2 tournaments this season, follows a runner-up finish at the Australian Open and a 4th-round exit at Indian Wells. The clash with Prizmic carries historical weight, as the young Croatian made a significant impact on the 24-time Grand Slam champion 2 years prior when he took a set off Djokovic in the first round of the Australian Open. The match itself was intense. During the second set tiebreak, Djokovic reportedly told the crowd to shut the F** up after noise levels escalated. Despite the fiery start, Djokovic struggled with unforced errors and ultimately lost the tiebreak, conceding the set 7-6-5 to Prizmic. However, the 10-time former champion mounted a comeback, securing a hard-fought victory with a scoreline of 6-6-7, 5, 6-3, 6-4. This became the longest first-round major match of Djokovic's career, lasting over 4 hours. Following the contest, Djokovic offered high praise for Prizmic, applauding his maturity and performance, stating, "He's an amazing player, I must say. So mature for his age, he handled himself on the court incredibly well. This is his moment, honestly, it could have easily been his match as well." Djokovic further expressed a desire to support Prizmic long-term, adding, "I certainly want to be in his corner, so hopefully he'll invite me because he's going to make some big things. That's for sure. We're going to see a lot of him in the future." However, Djokovic will not be playing for the Croatian at the Italian Open. The Serb is competing in Rome for the first time since 2024, having lost to Alejandro Tabillo in the third round. Djokovic has been training with Arthur Fils this week, losing their practice set 6-2. In contrast, Prizmic has been finding form on clay, reaching the runner-up position at the Monza Challenger last month and making a deep run as a qualifier at the Madrid Open, where he defeated the fourth seed and recent Munich champion Ben Shelton. The focus now shifts to Rome, where the world number 79 will be looking to deliver another major upset against Djokovic. Novak Djokovic has returned to the ATP Tour at the Italian Open, but has already voiced significant frustration regarding the current ATP schedule. The 24-time Grand Slam champion has been sidelined from Masters events in Miami, Monte Carlo, and Madrid due to a shoulder injury sustained after losing to Jack Draper in the third round of Indian Wells. Speaking at the Italian Open press conference, Djokovic criticized the new 2-week format implemented at most ATP 1000 tournaments on the calendar. He stated, "Personally, I don't like this new format. I preferred the old one, with 1 week for each Masters tournament, leaving only the slams over 2 weeks." Djokovic is not alone in his critique. Both Carlos Alcaraz and Jannik Sinner have expressed dissatisfaction with the recent scheduling changes. Alcaraz argued that the 1-week events were superior in 2025, while Sinner was equally critical of the controversial schedule adjustments. Djokovic elaborated on his preference, noting the loss of structure in the new setup. He lamented the shift in scheduling, stating, "Now, here in Cincinnati, it's Monday. In Toronto, it's Wednesday or Thursday, so it's difficult even for us players. We lose a little bit of the days of the week, I would say." He noted that under the previous system, finals were consistently held on Sunday. Despite his schedule complaints, Djokovic expressed enthusiasm for competing in Rome, a tournament he has won 6 times in his career. He added that while his ultimate goal remains Roland Garros, he is determined to perform well on the surface. Djokovic will face Dino Prizmic in his opening match back on the tour. Drawn on the other side of the draw against Sinner, Djokovic is eyeing a potential first Masters final appearance since the Miami Open in 2025. In a high-stakes clash at the ATP Italian Open 2026, Dino Prizmic is set to face the reigning titan, Novak Djokovic, in the round of 64 match scheduled for Friday. Predictive modeling from Dimerscom offers a detailed outlook on the contest, providing probabilities and betting insights for fans and bettors alike. Based on updated simulation results, Dimer's tennis model strongly favors Novak Djokovic as the likely victor. The model assigns Djokovic a 64% chance of defeating Prizmic in this ATP Rome event. Furthermore, the simulations indicate a 60% probability for Djokovic to win the first set. Beyond the match outcome, the model also provides specific game spread predictions. Simulations suggest a 53% chance for Djokovic, minus 2.5, to cover the game's spread, and a 53% chance for the under 22.5 games to occur. When analyzing the available betting odds in America, the analysis reveals a nuanced view of the matchup. Despite the higher probability assigned to Djokovic, the model identifies Dino Prizmic as offering the best value at the current odds, making him the top play to consider for a potential win. The ATP Italian Open match between Dino Prizmic and Novak Djokovic is slated to commence on Friday at 8:10 a.m. ET. These predictions are derived by matching the model's probabilities against the best available sportsbook odds. Nick Slade, Chief Content Officer at Cypher Sports Technology Group, oversees these predictive analytics leveraging machine learning to deliver accurate betting insights across various sports.